And laugh and get paid for it.
How about that? That's because the headliners from the Funny Bone come over and pay us a visit, and our good friend Dan Swartout is here with a good
Welcome back. Great to be back. Thanks so much for having me. It's exciting.
And you brought somebody with you.
My good friend Tom Dustin.
Hey, Tom, how are you?
Nice to see you, boys.
So is he giving you the warning about the things that go on here?
Yeah. Well, I wasn't. I'm thrilled that I wore pants. You know.
Yeah, you're the only one.
I can confirm it.
But tell us about yourself, please.
I'm from Boston.
From Boston, okay.
Yeah. But I'm the one guy from Boston that doesn't know anything about sports. So.
Really? So you're not a die-hard Red Sox
Red
fan?
Sox, Patriots, Celtics, Bruins. Yeah, they win, they lose. My rent stays the same. You know?
He was in the car ride over. He's asking me, if they ask me about Tom Brady, what should I say? I'm like, well,
we have some Tom Brady stuff coming up in about a half an hour. Some reaction to the ruling yesterday as to Tom Brady being able to play again. Basically, is what it was. So we'll get your reaction on that too. So a lot of things. So what have you been up to, man?
I've been up to a lot of things. My daughter, she just keeps getting older and older. My daughter just turned 4, which is incredible, being a parent. And I just bought my daughter a swing set. Have you guys ever priced a swing set?
Oh my.
Jason, that's right. It's incredible. They're so expensive. So we bought this swing set for my daughter. And when we bought it, she had this huge, incredible smile on her face, just a big smile, which to me was so great because after buying that swing set, I can't afford to buy her braces. So I'm so excited about this smile. I just hope it lasts her through her teens and 20s. You just keep that swing set smile because you're getting nothing else. That's your smile.
And no one's going to play with you.
No, you were just talking about toys in general for the kids, of how expensive they are. And you're just getting started, man.
So expensive, and I've already resigned myself to the fact that by 2017, every single thing I own will play Let It Go. I'm resigned to the fact it doesn't matter what it is. You know, it's just going to play my car. I'll open my car, Let It Go.
No, I thought that was done. No, it's still going.
You've got a girl. You've got a girl.
Yes.
So obviously that's a bigger deal.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, the other day she was wearing an Anna and Elsa dress with Anna and Elsa shoes, waving an Anna and Elsa wand, singing Let It Go. And I'm like, yes, let it go. Let me go, please. Just let me go.
I've got to go on the road. Yeah, sorry.
Let me go to Des Moines.
So, first time to Des Moines?
No, I've been to Des Moines a bunch of times before. I love it. I always have a good time here. I like how far I can see in every direction.
What's the old joke? Watch your dog run away for 3 days.
Yeah, especially if you go over to the Nebraska border.
Right, exactly.
So a lot of fun. So what do you like about Des Moines? You've been here a bunch of different times.
All the people I've met have been really cool and interesting, and maybe am I going to the wrong places?
No, you're fine.
No,
you're fine.
I think it's a little slower than what I'm used to. I was in the coffee shop this morning. I'm pretty sure the cops are coming to the studio to arrest me. I stole this. I went in, I ordered my coffee, and I'm watching them. You know, and mine's a simple thing: iced coffee, coffee and ice. Put those two things together, and then give it to me. Right? No. There's macchiatos in front of me, and all kinds of things happening. And I'm watching my coffee sit on the counter as I'm late for your show.
Right.
And so I just walked behind the counter and I go, this is mine and I'm taking it. And it turns out as I'm walking out, they go, sir, that wasn't actually yours. Oh no, it was someone in the drive-thru. I took someone's drive-thru coffee.
Nice.
We're hoping for a live arrest here on Great Day.
All right, so Moody, if you're watching, you know the way over here. So we're buddies with the police chief too. So he pays attention to what's going on here. So that'll be fun.
No, we're always looking for ratings. That'd be awesome.
How many people can say that?
See if you can resist for us.
So
That'd be
one
good.
of the things about being in Des Moines and being right in the middle of what is going on in the nation, politics is huge around here, obviously, because of the caucus being the first in the nation status, and everybody's paying attention to what's going on with the Trump situation. You guys paying attention to the Trump situation?
I think if you've been the star of a reality television show, maybe you're not going to make America great again. Maybe you're contributing to its decline, in fact. Reality TV guy.
You know, I haven't been paying a tremendous amount of attention yet. I don't think I've been paying much attention to Trump since WrestleMania 23, to be honest with you. So I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure what's going on right now.
Yeah, the latest is but the head of the Republican Party flew to see him and had him sign a pledge. And we have a photo of Trump. There's Trump signing the pledge, and it basically says if he doesn't get selected as the Republican presidential candidate, he's not going to run as the third party.
He's not going to be Ross Perot.
But look at this. What, did he use a Sharpie? Just look how. I think he used a Sharpie. He wanted to be able to see it from the space station.
Is
apparently.
that his signature in EKG?
But that's his thing. But it's non-binding, is what they're saying.
Okay.
So if he decides, I'll do it anyway. He can still
can
do
use it
anyway.
as toilet paper later on.
Exactly.
I get
Exactly.
you. But
So-
they want him to not be Ross Perot of this election.
Exactly.
I get you.
Yeah, that's the whole idea.
You guys are just, it's got to be, I mean, every 4 years, you are the focus of the entire country, if not the world. It's got to be kind of a cool feeling.
And it starts, 2 years ahead of time. They start coming here and
It gets earlier and earlier
coming
every year.
Yeah, they really do.
Yeah,
Have you had any guests on the show yet? Any candidates on the show?
We did last week. We had one last week.
One
And they're all invited to come on the show if they dare.
Yeah.
because we're not going to talk politics, and that's the only caveat is we're not going to talk. We're not a political show. We're going to talk about other things.
So you're going to ask like Lindsey Graham where he shops for trousers or something?
What his favorite rock band is. We asked, here's a true story. We were interviewing Rudy Giuliani one time. We asked what his favorite classic rock band was, and his response, if I'm not mistaken, was Mozart. And true story. We're not making that up. Hey, if you guys want to see these guys tonight, it's going to be very hot. Air conditioning turned way down low. Alicia, I think, he's lowered it down to, 88 degrees now. But if you want to go see these guys at the Funny Bone tonight, operator standing by 283-2323. Right now, we have some tickets for you.